We marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God. The beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us today and forever. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hi, Wagwan. How are you? Habari zenu? Are you there? I'm here. Thank you so much for finding time to come and watch my videos. Welcome, everybody. So, each day we get new members. My new members, my returning subscribers, my returning viewers, please feel welcome. Thank you so much. And we are road to 5K. Don't forget. And to those who have not subscribed, those who are still dilly-dallying, please make up your mind and help this channel grow in any way possible, because we are road to 5K. And my maybe plea to you, let's close the year with 5K subscribers. We shall know if we pull our socks, we will reach there. So give the video a like, share the video, and as I said earlier, 5K. So now, today's video, we are just going to talk about Mura Censo. We want to check what the economy of Argentina is, because now Mura Censo was trying to show us how the life in Argentina is, how they do their shopping, how the prices of the fruit, all these things which they, human consumption, the things we consume. And we are going to check. And because the reason why we are going to check this, and the reason why Mura is taking us there, because we need to know, he's been advising many people to go to Argentina. Houses are being sold. It's a good place. Roads are nice. People are good. People hug each other. People are okay. And the only thing which we are seeing there, because I think now the things are very expensive. Living the life in Argentina is very expensive because the economy collapsed. And it didn't collapse yesterday. It's something which has been going on and for many years. So you see, people who are living there, it's just because they don't have otherwise. Otherwise, people are moving to different countries because the economy is bad. When the economy is bad, these people, they cannot even. This is a country which does not produce its own, like fruits. If bananas can be maybe imported from Ecuador, all the things which you see in the grocery, like banana, all these fruits, they're just things which they import from other countries. So wherever a country which imports almost everything, maybe the things which people consume, becomes, that country becomes very expensive, because unlike here where I am in my country, Kenya, most of the things, let me just say everything, we plant everything, all the foods which we eat. You can see maybe people import rice. When they're importing, it's just because they just want to do business, because those are greedy people who want to do business. But rice, we have the best rice here in Kenya. So when you see rice, maybe people import rice. It's like now it is just what they just want to do it, or to kill the things which are happening here. But not that because we don't have rice in Kenya. We have everything in Kenya. So we are going to check, because Mura talked a lot. He talked about how these people do the shopping. Mr. Louis' family like to do buy one, but him, when he goes shopping, he want to buy a lot. And we are going to start with that, because when you see someone maybe buying something one, not that because they like, they live a day at a time. Because that is now, maybe that is the money they had for that day. So they just go and buy. You who is buying in plenty, because you have money which you can maybe do shopping. So such kind of talks, it's like now he's trying to, uh, how do you put it, to make them go down, because he want to be up, showing people how them, they buy one, as we buy. When I go, I do a lot of shopping, because it is economical. It depends. It can be economical to you because you have what you have. But there are people who don't see the economical part, because they buy because they want to eat that thing at that time. So there's difference of that. And a lot has been said. We are going to check the prices, the intimidation which he got because he felt jealous in the supermarket, just because Mr. Lewis hugged someone for long, because he didn't know the relationship they had. He felt like, oh, is this maybe someone else's excess, because now that shows there's that inferiority complex. There's no trust in them. And I saw that. And after that, after hugging, then they started maybe talking to him, or others who are looking for subscription. You're going to see all that. Let's start with where now. And before I forget, the main part of it, because him and Rosso, they want to open a business for the sister-in-law, which is okay because that is their decision. But for him to come and say it here in live and maybe on camera, it's like this is his system, this is how he does his thing. When he want to do something for someone, he want to rub it or to ask for donation from that. You see, because this was a family thing. They would have just maybe talked with Rocio, and it ends there. Then they just do whatever they do for the sister. But with him, nothing can be done off camera. He has to bring it here, and then he's telling people whether you like it or not. Who will not like it? Because this all lies on you. Money is yours. You bring it on camera, then you start talking. And maybe do you defend yourself? Why? Whom are you defending yourself from? Because you don't want the people to talk about it. You don't say it. So this is Mura Senso. We are going to check all this and maybe much more. Let's start with now how the conversation started, how he went and bought some things the other day, and he almost worked in a shop or maybe a grocery store. Let's have a look.
Some fruits for the family. This is Argentinian pesos.
Ahora tenés que llevar plata porque no va a ser como la otra vez.
Last time, guys, we nearly worked in the fruteria because ¿cuánto más o menos piensas nosotros quieres? Let me see how much you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3.
23,000 pesos.
So 23,000 is 23,000. So actually, guys, this is how 1,000 looks like here in Argentina. And this 1,000 here means $1. Este es como $1.
Claro, casi $1.
Casi
$1.
The dollar is a little high.
Sí, está 1,120. 100.
So it's like 1,120. But the thing is, a long time ago, ¿cuándo tú nací, Mr. Luis? ¿Cuánto fue el dólar con el peso? So I'm asking Mr. Luis, cuando tú fue bebé.
¿Cuándo fue?
¿Cuándo fue? How much was the dollar? Let's get to know this.
Fue en el 81. En el 81, un peso valía $1.
Oh.
Acá en Argentina.
Wow.
Sí.
Wow. So it says in the 80s, $1 used to be one peso. Or this year, right now, I'll be having 25,000 US. But today, this is just... Antes, esta fue, por ejemplo, $23,000.
Sí.
Wow. Con esta yo... Antes compra esta coche con otra.
No alcanzaba, pero sí que estaba cerca.
The Argentinian peso used to be the same as American US dollar. 1 per 1, like 1 here in Argentina. Because the other day we went to buy with Mr. Luis some fruits. It was very exciting. I thought I had a lot of money with me. Trust me, we bought fruits and I ended up sweating at the guy that I was paying, at the cashier, because I thought I had a lot of money, but when I started counting all the money. Yo explico para mi gente qué pasa la otro día en la frutería.
Porque pues salió, lo subiste, bueno, el video.
Sí, yo explico aquí.
No, lo que pasó
So Mr. Luis is explaining.
Yo voy a la frutería y entonces, ¿qué pasa?
He went to the fruit shop.
En vez de comprar 2 kilos, él compró 4.
So
4 kilos de banana.
Instead of Maro buying 1 kilo or 2 kilos of banana, Maro was buying 4 bananas. 4 kilos.
Lo mismo pasó con En vez de comprar 2 kilos de naranja, compró 4.
So the same happened with, instead of buying 2 kilos of oranges, Mara bought 4, you know?
Lo mismo de mandarina, lo mismo de banana.
Mandarina,
Entonces,
banana,
lo mismo, en vez de comprar
a lot of
2,
things.
compró 4. Entonces, ¿qué pasa?
What happened?
Y todo así, compramos zapallo, en vez de comprar un zapallo, compramos 2.
So we bought pumpkins. Instead of buying 1, I bought 2.
Entonces,
Continue.
sí, entonces salió mucho más caro. Entonces, en vez de comprar 10 kilos, compramos 20. Entonces,
Actually, a lot of money, which I agree, and I'm not just trying to put him down, because me, I like to go to a food shop, and once I buy stuff there, I buy by not just to survive today, but also for the next few days. But here in Argentina, especially for Mr. Luis' case and his family, they like to buy one stuff today, and after one day they go back. So me, I see that as nothing so economical, because you have to drive every day to go and get this stuff. So last time when we went to buy stuff, I really went full swing. I was buying a lot of stuff here and there. Guys, I realized when I was paying, I realized I didn't have enough money. And there was like all ladies behind me, they were like, this guy is so rich, he's just buying and buying and buying. Oh, I got him. So I looked up to Mr. Luis, asked him, Mr. Luis, tú tienes algo, do you have more money?
entonces,
So that is the story of Mura Senso. The other day when they went shopping, he has shared it all. Now he was talking about the reason why Mr. Luis and the family buy one. And it depends with what you have. And there are people who live today, hand to mouth. They don't get a donation like you do. These are people who budget with whatever they have. So not only Mr. Luis only, that one happens even here in Kenya. You find people, you just go to the shop when you want to buy something. Maybe you want to buy bread. You don't buy maybe for tomorrow, because you live today and you live from hand to mouth. So Mr. Louis, if you see them going to buy one by one, that is the life they can afford. But with you, because you have donors who donate for you every now and then, and each day you get money from your channel, so it is very different. So that is why you find many people, it doesn't matter whether it is economical or not economical, because you cannot save something you don't have. So you find someone going to the shop even 10 times, because that is now the time when they have gotten that money, so they have to eat for that day. Tomorrow will take care of themselves, so for itself. So that is what happens. You see someone going to the shop every now and then, that is what they can afford. They cannot just go maybe buy a lot and then maybe like now what Mura was trying to do. In that line, where in that shop or in that grocery, were there only ladies? Because according to him, he's saying ladies were looking at him, saying, oh, this rich man. In a supermarket or in a grocery shop, there are people. You don't say ladies, say people were there looking at me. But when you single, maybe ladies, like now when you were picking things, when he was picking things, he wanted to be seen because he had spotted women, that there are ladies there. So he wanted to be seen like someone who is rich. That's why he had to come here and say, ladies were looking at me. Because each and every person, like now the sister is also saying the other side, the other side, men are looking at me, because they think when people look at them is because they have something. You are walking, talking. Like, obvious, people have to look at you. You have a GoPro and you are talking a language, maybe English they don't understand. What do you expect? People will have to look at you. And again, eyes have no curtains. People will look at you. You are black there. They only, maybe they see you as a different person. Does not mean you are very rich. So when he's talking about all ladies who are looking at me and they thought I'm a very rich person, just behave yourself. If you see people taking one, they have reason for that, because it is expensive. But you went there thinking things are just like that. Argentina is very expensive. Now you've been telling people to move to Argentina. How are we going to survive? People who are going to be in Argentina, because you are telling us to come there. Can we manage? Let's have a look. Let's continue hearing what he's trying to do, because we have a lot of sensor today.
in my pocket. So I had paid everything. Everything. So I asked Mr. Luis, please help me if you have anything here. I finish to pay this. Otherwise, we may end up working in this shop. So Mr. Luis ended up giving me 8,000, which is like $8. So, what is the moral of the story actually? One thing I learned from this whole scenario. In Argentina, you may think you have a lot of money, you actually don't. And the first time I visited Argentina, things were cheap here. Nowadays, they are not. Nowadays, it feels like somewhere expensive. And I have to be honest. So what we want to do is, after this, we're going to go to the same shopping area. We see if we can get a few stuff. And also, I hope they will not be playing music. And I will literally ask them to lower down so that I can film this.
So Marwa came openly and said, Argentina is expensive. Of course, yes, where people import everything. You don't expect that place to be a cheap place. Everything is expensive because they import everything. So that is what happened to Murasen. So today's video, we want to check the way, because he's taking us along. He was talking about what happened to them the other day. So now he's taking us along, and we are going to see the prices, and we are going to see what happened in the supermarket, because he almost fainted. He almost fainted, only to find out that was his nephew also, because the son to maybe the sister-in-law. So we are going to check that, because why would he panic like this? He's panicking because of Mr. Luis hugging someone. Anyway, let's continue watching Mura's sensor.
In his bags. And to be honest, I was sweating. So today I'm gonna go back, collect all the money I have to go and do shopping. Ahora yo regreso a casa,
Sí.
tomo todo el dinero yo que tengo y vamos a shopping.
Vamos.
Okay. So that is how you go shopping. That is how you go shopping in Argentina. You have to carry all the money, especially for a guy who, personally, I don't look at what I am buying in terms of prices, but I look at what I'm buying in terms of, do I actually need it or I do not? Mr. Luis, 2 minutos, vamos. En 2 minutos, vamos.
You know, he's talking about how he's a guy who doesn't look at prices. You know, whenever you go, okay, you might have cars or you might have money, you might be rich, but looking at the prices is also very good, because now you are in a different country, and you know this country, whatever they have, they import these things. So prices looking is very okay, because that will show, and you will know what the things to pick. Okay, you might go there and buy the things which you need, but still you have to check their prices. So after checking the prices, that is now when you decide, what am I taking? Because considering the money which I have now, I have to maybe select the things I need, because I've checked the prices. Checking prices is very important, because that one can make you maybe even be put there to work. Here in Kenya, you can chop the high risk potato the whole night. You go there, you go and eat maybe fries, and you don't have cash. You'll be put there to chop the whole sack, and you sleep there. So Mura has to check prices, because if not, he will be embarrassed, because he's someone who checks, look at what women or girls or ladies are talking about, because each time he want to support the ladies. He want people to see him as a rich person. He wants to see him, people see him like a big boss, because he likes being called boss. So that is why when he was going there, he never wanted to check prices. What is the meaning of prices? To check so that you can know how much you have in your pocket. And then if they go in a place where there are no prices, they will come here and again start crying. I just picked because there were no prices. Prices are there. You have to check and compare with what you have. So let's continue hearing what Mura Senso is saying.
2,000s, these are 2,000s of bill, like this is money for Argentina. See, 2,000s. And then it has 10,000. So always remember to have at least 2 10,000s with you, or even 3, or if possible 50,000. 50,000 is simply $50 with you. That's why nowadays I always work with $100. Since that day, I always work with $100. Where is that $100? I always work with $100. Just in case things go really wrong, I pull up this as my last card. Let me collect more money because Argentina, you have to know this before going shopping. You may think you have a lot of money with you, like 50,000, and you start buying stuff, and it's yes.
So you see how expensive Argentina is. And Mura is trying to tell people before you go and buy the things, you have to have thousands of dollars, maybe Argentina's pesos, how you call them, and you go with them. Depends with what you have, because all these dollars you are talking about, you are saying now you have to have like maybe $100. $100 is a salary for somebody. Yeah? Even there are some who are getting even $5 or $500 or $50, depends with what kind of work you are doing. So if you are telling this person to be working with maybe $100, and this is the salary, so that is a very expensive place for people to stay. Unless you are born there, then you can stay there. But if you are just someone who want to live, maybe you want to live a good life, you better stay where you are born. Like in Kenya, $100, that is paying rent for somebody. And in Argentina, you buy fruits with it. Don't you see how expensive that is? So let's continue hearing, because now even the campaign which he was doing for Argentina is not going to work, because if he's showing people how things are expensive like this, who can dare go to Argentina to settle there? Not easy. Not easy. Let's continue.
Feel like I should buy a horse, you know, because this grass is too long and super lush and amazing in terms of if we had a horse, he or she will enjoy. Look how tall the grass is. That is how tall the grass is. You see? And all the way, it goes all the way to the farthest end. And also that way. So in my previous vlog, maybe you saw, I was explaining that this area is a rail, there is a
Guys, the campaign is still on. The campaign of buying a horse. He will never stop until this thing is done to him. Because you see, I thought maybe this thing was said in that video and it ended like that. But he's continuing because it is a campaign and it is something which he wants bad. So he's still going there, showing you how the place, the horse, if it is maybe a he or a she, the way the horse will feel good. Because this is his way of maybe asking for what he wants. And he will dwell there until he gets what he wants. So it is a campaign. When you see him going there, don't think he's just going there just for the sake of going there. You see that the life of Argentina, how it is expensive. He has to get some things to make them to make the life move on, because this one, the way things are going, life is very expensive there, and he has to ask for donation of the horses. That might help him maybe to sustain the family. This is what I'm seeing here. Because why the campaign all the time? Because you've talked about the horse, you've made a video out of it. Again, now he's still revisiting the same thing of this horse thing. So that is Mura Sensor. Let's continue.
2 months. 2 months, sorry. It was exactly 2 months. Because we arrived here in September 11th, around there, or 9th, around there, September 10th, around there. I can't remember this. I think around there. So far, it's been 2 months of my stay here in Argentina. One thing I can say I'm still not okay with is I still don't have like friends beyond family or Russia. You know, when you go to a new place, at some point you want to know a few friends, you know, just maybe that guy who can take you maybe to. But I still have some family friends that I met a year before I came here. What does that actually mean? So this year that you're watching this video, before this year, the year before, I had been to Argentina on my own, traveling as a tourist. And during that time, I was able to make friends. So I am feeling like now that Rocio, we just had a baby and Rocio is recovering, it will be a very good time for me to invite those friends that I met those days to actually come and celebrate with me and just enjoy a little moment together. And also now that I live here and they were my friends, it's just good if they just know, hey, that guy nowadays lives here in the city, who is me. So that is what I've been thinking. So very soon probably I'll talk to Rocio and you see what we're gonna do. Another thing I want to do actually is I want to be impactful in Rocio's family, like contributing one or the other. And Rocio's elder sister, who is Laura, last time we were talking about like opening a shop that I can sell clothes to you guys. You see, like these are my brand. But I was talking to her today. She told me she lost her job, and me and Rocio now. Oh, I was talking to her about the clothes and all these things. She told me where she used to work. She lost her job. Now she doesn't work. So I'm thinking me and Rocio, we can come up and we support her with like 500 US. With this money, she will be able to start a business of selling clothes, like a small shop. I don't know if it's a small shop, but it will be more of her selling clothes to her friends and immediate families and friends of friends. So technically, what that means is she, if we give her the money, we are not loaning her, it's a grant. A grant is when you give money without thinking of you getting the money back or any profit or just thinking of you getting anything in return, including the money that you gave out. So I'm talking to Rocio right now. It's just that I was sharing this with Laura, who is Rocio's elder sister. She's a very amazing lady, super nice, and I've visited her many times. Her kids are very nice. Marcito is becoming 18 next month. He has Layla, Laura. No, he has Layla. The other one that no, I keep forgetting their names. Ian, like Ian, I've always thought that Ian is the firstborn. He's the boy. I've always thought like going with him to Kenya and maybe finding him some residency there, and maybe we can start like a tour company, because now they are part of my family. They are, whether you like it or not, there is no way me and this family we are separating, because now in one or the other we are connected by blood.
So that is Mura Senso talking about how he want to make an impact to the family, which is okay. No one is denying you that chance of maybe helping the family. But the problem is because whenever you talk about family issues, you have to bring them on camera. Because when you bring them on camera, it's like now you need advice. Because when you bring on camera, you are talking about the amount you want to give your sister-in-law, and you are telling people whether you like it or not, who is going to like or who is not going to like. That is your decision, and whatever you do with your money, that is your money, unless maybe you are bringing this issue to people so that people can help you by opening this business to Laura. But if it were you just doing it for yourself, you don't need to bring it here on camera, because there are some things which you don't need, issues to do with family. You want to impact her life, you are parading it here online, telling people how good she is, how you want is a grant, you don't want maybe to the money to be maybe refunded back to you. Then there's no need of bringing it here. And again, you are saying whether people like it or not. That is your problem. No one is here to control your life. If you want people to not control your life or talk about it, you know what to do. You don't bring it on camera. Just help them. That is your family. And there's also one thing. How many people are you going to invite to Nyabohanse? You want to tell me this family, since you entered this family, you are the one who is going now to help everyone. Do you think it is possible? It is not going to be possible because one person, you also depend on people. How again are you going to maybe make these people's life change? Each person you say this one has this, Mr. Luis want a car, Mr. Luis want a horse, Mr. Luis want this, now Laura want this, now the son you want to take the son to Kenya to open now a tourist company. What is this? These things, when you are talking about them, can't you just imagine? How rich are you? You yourself, you ask for donation. So you want maybe people to help you sort your in-laws people, to help you donate to them, to help you make business for them. This is what you want. Because if it were not so, there's no need of bringing these issues here. And then you will start saying, oh, people are jealous, people are haters, people, you see? But you bring things which are not supposed to be brought here. And that is your way of doing things. You can't do things off camera. You have to bring it here. So let's continue. Let's go to the supermarket, because here in between also there's a lot. Because you know Mura Sensor's video is always very long. So for someone to analyze and finish it with these sagas in between, if it is maybe walking on the road like this, it's a bit okay. But now when he's going somewhere and they want to put details, it takes like 2 hours, one video. Let's just go to the grocery and see what is happening there.
Let's take like 3 of them. 3. Okay. Today's video is how much does it cost here in Argentina? Is life more expensive or? So here we have manzana. You know, so like this could be like 2.5 kilos. 2 carrots sandia, Mr. Luis. Oh. I have no idea who this guy is. I have no idea why. I hope it's not somebody's ex. See, oh, ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
So you saw Mura Senso how he panicked. Always don't judge people before you don't know their background. So now Mura Senso is saying, I hope it's not somebody's ex. Somebody is Rocio mom, because now he thought maybe Mr. Luis knows this person because of Rocio. How many relatives do people have? Because people have relatives. This can be his grandson, his nephew. There are so many relatives. We have so many relatives here on earth. But now the only first thing this man thought, because that is where his mind is, he has inferiority complex. Because for someone just to click, I hope this is not someone else's, somebody's ex. Why would that one arise? How that shows they don't trust one another. There are so many insecurities between them. So I saw someone who is insecure, rushing, judging before even knowing. Is already jumping in the relationship issue. So now let's see how what happened then, because sometimes when you think like that, you should say, I'm sorry, I thought maybe he was like ABCD, but with him, he just move on like nothing happened.
Oh, saludo a la gente aquí. Sí, es tu nieto. So this is Mr. Luis' grandson. Let me not put him too much on camera. So you can imagine, that's crazy, guys. That is crazy. Wow. So Rocio's, he calls Rocio aunt. Yes. Okay. Let him get something.
So you heard Mura Senso saying that is crazy. That is crazy because what he thought, what he was thinking is not what it is. So that is why he's saying that is crazy. If it were not so, why would he say crazy? Because this is someone he doesn't know. because he judged him wrongly. That's why he's saying crazy. So always don't judge people before you know them, before you don't even know what the motive they have, before even you don't know who they are. Don't just judge. You find somebody fighting someone who has no problem with them at all at all. Like people come here and judge us and insult us. We're just reacting on the videos which are out there. So that was what Mura thought. He thought something which is not there, which is wrong. So let's hear again, because at the end of this, when this boy was leaving, he also made another comment, because with him, he can't leave. You could see even when Mr. Luis was still hugging the grandson, his eyes was just there, trying to look, he's always suspicious. So let's have a look.
And now that I make juices, I'm gonna. Wow. I'm gonna get like some sweet bananas to. Because these bananas sometimes are very ripe and very sweet, you know? So I'm gonna carry this one. I'm gonna carry this one. Mr. Luis gets emotional, he's crying. So probably they have not seen each other for a while. That's why he's very emotional. So let's check what's up here. We have the last prices here. Tomatoes, you see these tomatoes, they go for 2,000. So he's 23 years old. He's the first, es tu primer nieto de todo bebés, ¿sí? Tu primer nieto de todo bebés que tuve, ¿sí?
Después él,
Sí.
Ana que él no conoce,
Ok.
Alan, después él,
Ok.
ya, no, Nair primero y después ya.
Oh, Nair, oh, sí, sí. Ok, sí. ¿Qué otro a nosotros necesitamos, Mr. Luis? Espera yo mirar si hay algo. Ay. Guys, I think we've bought what we've bought so far. We're gonna go around. This guy has dreads. Some onions, you know. Okay. Nos vemos.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Why you don't visit us? Okay, let me not go into family issues. I am Mr. Luis. Vamos a.
You've heard Mura's sense of how nosy he can be. This is someone whom he just met. Okay, he's a relative, but you don't know him. You don't know the reason why he's not been visiting. Even the grandfather didn't ask him whether he asked him why he's not been visiting. But now this one is now stooping his nose. You just met someone and you're saying, why are you not visiting? Maybe he didn't even know you're there. Maybe there's that maybe lack of good communication between them. So you want to ask things which does not concern you. And when Mura is going to stay in Argentina, if he will behave like the way he's behaving, he will not get along with many people, because now he want to dig and he want to know the reasons why you are not visiting, the reason why you've been staying away. Now, in the first place, he mistook that person as maybe the ex of Rocio mom. Now he's asking why. You see, he has so many things. He want to know this, he want to know that, he want to know this, and now he's looking for friends. If he's going to behave like this, because when he meets his friend with this GoPro, he'll be talking about this Mr. Louis family. This one, I believe, because if he could talk about the neighbors whom he had not even seen, and when he get to know, maybe get to have, when he's going to maybe assume now he get to have friends in Argentina, that is now when he's going to fall out with these people, because he'll be taking things from this home and talking about the things with the friends which he's going to meet, because with his GoPro, he will even document all that. So I think he should chill. He's new in this family. I don't see the reason why he should start maybe asking. If he went to do the shopping, let him do shopping and go back home. whoever they meet on the way shouldn't be none of his business. So let's continue. Let's hear how much they paid for the whole shopping, because they did a lot of shopping and things were very expensive. And since they have been showing us things are very expensive there, because they're here in Kenya, we don't buy things expensive like that. Banana is 10 bob. 10 bob is how much? How much in dollars? You cannot even imagine how much. So let's have a look at the prices, how many things they bought and how much did it cost.
And they tell you the prices. Let's put this one there so you can have everything total together.
¿Qué más, chicos?
Solo
Nada más. Por ahora,
sí, regalado. 25,476.50.
So that was the price, 25,400 and something there. That is very expensive, a very, very expensive life to live in this world of today. So that is what Marwa is campaigning for people to go and say in Argentina. The only people who can say in Argentina is you and Rocio Mom and others who can afford, but not everybody, because out here, the amount which you just paid for the fruits or the excuse me, the things which you just bought is quite expensive, even to maybe somebody like me here. I cannot afford that. Maybe the people whom he is asking are people of his league. So now, let's just get out and see what is happening outside, because we saw another lady running and asking for the subscription, because this is what Mura like. And these are the things Mura likes most, because he was spotted. Let's have a look.
Sí, sí. Espera, yo muestra. Eso, ¿cómo así? I'm gonna show. Hola, ¿cuál es tu nombre?
Karina.
Karina. Gracias.
Posesión.
Sí, este es mi canal.
Pues,
I am. ¿Tú puedes tomar foto o si quieres?
allá.
¿Cómo así? Sí. Sí, sí. Si tú buscas, yo salgo. Sí. Mira, es aquí.
Listo.
Gracias. All right. As I think one lady just discovered I was a YouTuber. Okay. And decided she's gonna follow me. So at least, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I have shown you what cost of living.
ya.
Sí, sí, sí.
Vete. Hey,
Okay. ¿Cómo estás? No, aquí está bien.
¿cómo
Sí.
está bien?
¿Tú quieres mirar mi canal? Ok. ¿Tú tienes lugar? ¿Yo pueda escribir?
No,
¿O tu celu?
no. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Marwa. ¿Cómo así? Mira.
Jan Marwa.
Mira, ¿cómo así? ¿Tú recuerdas? ¿Recuerda este nombre?
Jan Marwa.
Llama.
Marwa.
Ok, gracias. Muy bien. Guys, even the kids. Sí, toda la
Jan
gente.
Marwa, te buscan, ya.
Sí. Everybody's asking for my channel.
Ya.
Imagine everybody's asking for my channel and you're still there. You've not even subscribed and you already know my channel. So we've spent total of 25,000 plus the gasoline that we fixed is 10,000. That is like $10. So technically we've spent $30 or $35.
So you people who are just seated, you know the channel, and you're sitting, you've not subscribed. You see people meeting Marwa on the street and they subscribe. What are you still waiting for? That is the word which Mura is sending out there, because people love his channel. People meet him. You've been with him all this time and you're not subscribing. People subscribe at will. And how many channels have you subscribed to? Do you subscribe to other people's channel? Do you? Because we should be seeing you also appearing in other people's channel. Otherwise, The video was long. They went home and ABCD. They showed Rocio all the things, but there's only one thing which I also saw there after reaching home. Mura Seso is one person when he reaches home, he cannot even rest. He cannot even let the things down to the extent of putting this grocery to the bed, on top of the bed, for just Rocio to say how much, because he wanted Rocio to tell them, to guess how much they have spent. Instead of taking them to the kitchen, he's following Rocio with this to the bed.
Kids, every day is a holiday. Odi. We've arrived with Matata. Rocio is filming her video over there. How much do you think this costs? Muestra Rocio. Yo quiero Rocio adivinar cuánto cuesta esta cosas. I want Rocio to guess how much this would cost. Oh, Mr. Rocio.
Esta vez se podía haber quedado tranquilamente porque el que está ahí.
Wow.
No, not in the bed.
Oh, okay. Muy pesado. It's very heavy.
Es amigo mío.
So Mura is one person, when he buys things, he wants everybody to know he's the one who has bought them, how much he has bought them, following Rocio, even putting this grocery to the bed, greens on the bed, because he wants Rocio to see what he has bought and leave alone the prices. He wanted Rocio to see. He knows there's a kitchen there. Look at what Mr. Luis did. Mr. Luis went straight to the kitchen, but Mura Senso went to the bed, putting the the vegetables on bed until Rocio said, not on the bed. You see, because he wants Rocio to recognize, I'm doing this. I've done this. I have money. I'm the one who is doing shopping. Put them there. Even maybe if I a matter of guessing the price, I will come and guess the price there on top of maybe in the kitchen there, but not on bed. So that is Mura Senso for you. Not learning will not change, and that is all I have for you for today, because that is it. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for always being there for me. May God be with you always. Road to 5K, don't forget. Thank you, and see you again in my next video, where we might talk about David Jr. because he bought a motorbike for the father, and how he carried himself. We are going to check on my next video. And the sister, Dimwango. Thank you so much. See you again in my next video. Bye-bye.